Assalamualaikum and good afternoon everyone. My name is Muhammad Marafai bin Muhammad Nasrun. My metric number is S80881. Today I would like to present about International Quality Maritime Asian Logistics, also known as IQMAL, and its expansion project in Sabah. International Quality Maritime ASEAN Logistics, or IQMAL, is a maritime company specializing in cargo transportation, marine logistics and regional trade operation. The company focuses on safety, customer satisfaction and operational excellence in every aspect of its business. To expand its operation, IQMAL plans to develop a shipping agency at Sahabat Sabah because of its strategic location near major maritime routes and active port operation. The project is important because it can improve maritime transportation efficiency, strengthen regional trade connectivity, create job opportunities and contribute to Sabah economic growth. IQMAL is also committed to maintaining professional standards, safety regulation and sustainable maritime practice. To ensure the success of this project, each executive played an important role in the company. First, the Chief Information Officer or CIO manage information system, digital operation and communication strategies to improve maritime operation and support business growth in Sabah. Next, the Operation Executive is responsible for vessel coordination, cargo handling and ensuring smooth shipping operation to improve port activities and trade efficiency. The Administration Executive handles official document, reports and communication with authorities, port management and business partner. Meanwhile, the Finance Executive focuses on financial planning, budgeting and preparing economic projection to ensure the project remain financially stable and beneficial. The Logistics Executive highlights Sabah strategic location, supply chain efficiency, import-export activities and maritime connectivity. The Customer Service Executive ensure good customer support, reliable communication and strong relationship with client and business partner. Lastly, the Human Resource Executive manage recruitment planning, staff training and workforce development while creating employment opportunities for the local community in Sabah. In conclusion, the development of IQMAL Shipping Agency in Sabah is expected to strengthen maritime operations, support economic development and improve Malaysia regional trade network. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Iqmal Syafiq bin Muhammad Safri and my metric number is S80320. Today I'm going to present about background of IQMAL Shipping Company. IQMAL Shipping Company, or International Quality Maritime Asian Logistics, was established on 1 January 2026 and the headquarters is in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The company provides maritime logistics service including cargo transportation, shipping agency, freight forwarding and supply chain management. This company also focus on safe, reliable and efficient operation and plan to expand to Sahabat Sabah and then strengthen the trade and logistics service in East Malaysia. The company have vision and mission. The vision is the vision company is to become a trusted and leading maritime logistics company in Malaysia. And then the mission is to provide safe, efficient and reliable shipping solution for regional and international trade. And then the next one is objective. The company also had objective. For the first one is company objective. IQMAL Shipping Company aim to provide reliable and efficient maritime logistics service to ensure smooth cargo and vessel operation. The company also plans to expand its presence across Malaysia through a strong network of shipping agencies. In addition, the company also focus on maintaining high standard of safety, professionalism and operational excellence while supporting the growth of the maritime sector and regional trade through effective supply chain management. And lastly, and the second objective is project objective in Sahabat Sabah. The project aim to establish a fully operational shipping agency in Sahabat Sabah, and then company also focus on improving port and logistic efficiency, including vessel clearance, cargo coordination and communication. And then beside that, it will create job opportunity. Beside that, the company will create job opportunities and support local workforce development. Overall, the project aims to strengthen trade and economic activities in Sabah through better maritime connectivity. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nuriana Faiyati binti Yaakob and my metric number is S799F5. Today I will be presenting the hardware requirements plan for our company, which cover the overview, justification, specification and implementation schedule. Let's start with the hardware requirement overview. This table lists all the equipment we need at their quantity. Desktop computer is 20 units, server 1 unit, multifunction printer 2 units, CCTV camera 8 units, NVR 1 unit, UPS 3 units, plotter 1 unit, network switch 1 unit, Wi-Fi access point 2 units. These items are selected to fully support daily office and operational needs. Next, the justification of hardware, explaining why each item is needed. Desktop computer for daily work, document processing, and managing cargo and customer record. Server provide centralized data storage and secure access for all department. Multifunction printer combine printing, ink, scanning, and copy to save space and cost. CCTV and MVR ensures office security, record activities, and monitors the premise. UPS give backup power during electricity cuts to prevent data loss. Router and switch provide stable internet and connects all devices across the office. Moving on to hardware specification, these are the exact technical details. Desktop computer Intel i5 13th generation, 16 GB RAM, 512 GB SSD window, 11.4, 7 Intel Xeon Silver, 32 GB ECC RAM, 2 TB SSD RAID, Windows Server 2025, CCTV Full HD 1080p, night vision motion detection, UPS 1500 VA capacity, 20 until 30 minutes backup time. The specs ensure that system runs fast, reliable, and secure. Finally, the hardware implementation schedule. Week 1 until 2, procurement or purchasing of equipment. Week 3, physical installation. Week 4, set up network, server, and CCTV. Week 5, testing of system plus staff training. Week 6, full operation ready. This timeline ensures smooth setup without disrupting work.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Intan Ainullah binti Seman, nama matric S80500. On this slide, I will explain the software requirement used in the company. First, the operating system is Windows 11 Pro. It is installed on all office computers to provide a secure, stable, and efficient working environment for employees. Next, we use Microsoft 365. This includes Outlook and Exchange for communication through email, Word, and Excel for creating documents and reports, and Team and SharePoint for teamwork, collaboration, and file sharing. Lastly, the company uses antivirus software such as Kaspersky's Endpoint Security Cloud or Bitdefender Gravity Zone. This program protects company devices from malware, ransomware, and phishing attacks. They also help keep company data safe and support business continuity. These software tools help employees work efficiently while maintaining security and productivity. Next, I will explain the core business software used by the company. First is the shipping management system such as CargoWise or Software Logistics. This software helps manage shipping operation. It is used for vessel scheduling, cargo tracking, and electronic document management. It also helps make port and logistic operation more efficient. Second is the accounting system such as SQL accounting software or Xero. This software helps manage the company finance. It is used for invoicing and billing, budgeting, financial reporting, payroll processing, and HR administration. It also helps the company follow financial rules and maintain accurate record. This software system help the company operate smoothly, improve efficiency, and support daily business activity. For this slide, I will explain why each software is important to the company. First, Windows 11 Pro provides a secure and reliable operating system for daily work. It helps employees perform their tasks smoothly and safely. Second, Microsoft 365 improves communication and teamwork. It allows employees to create documents, share files, and work together more efficient. Third, the antivirus software protects company data and devices from virus, malware, and other cyber threats. This helps keep information safe. Next, the shipping management system helps automate shipping operation. It improves cargo tracking, increases efficiency, and makes shipping process easier to manage. Finally, the accounting system helps the company manage finance. It is used for budgeting, payroll, invoice, and financial reporting, ensuring accurate and organized financial record. Overall, this software application helps the company work efficiently, securely, and productively. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nushidah Hanis, S79030. Today I will talk about network and internet infrastructure. First, office network design. Architecture, star topology. We use a star topology where all devices are connected to a central switch located in the IT server room. This topology is easy to manage, troubleshoot, and expand when the company grows. LAN setup. The network is designed to support 90 employees and 20 desktop computers. The ground floor accommodates customer service, administration, human resource, and operation department. The first floor accommodates executive, finance, and logistic department. VLAN 10 is assigned to management for secure access to sensitive company information. VLAN 20 is used for operation to separate daily operation traffic. VLAN 30 provides Wi-Fi access to staff members. VLAN 40 is decided to guest user and is isolated from the internal network. Hardware, a 24-port PoE switch is used as the main network switch. CAT6 cabling support network speed of up to 1 Gbps for reliable connectivity. Number 2, Internet and Wi-Fi connectivity. Internet connection. The primary internet connection uses a decided fiber optic service with speed between 100 and 300 Mbps. This provides stable and high performance connectivity for business operation. Backup connection. A 4G or 5G wireless router is deployed as a backup internet connection. Auto failover ensure continuous internet access if the primary connection fails. Wi-Fi and access point. 2 enterprise Wi-Fi 6 access points are installed with 1 access point on each floor. This ensures strong and consistent wireless coverage throughout the office. SSIDs. ICMA Corporate is used by employees and secure with WPA3 encryption. ICMA gas is provided for visitor and use an insulated captive portal to protect the internal network. Number 3, firewall and security gateway. Deployment. A next generation firewall NGFW is installed directly after the internet modem. It acts as the primary security gateway for the entire network. Traffic control. The firewall monitor and filter all incoming and outgoing traffic. It blocks unauthorized access attempt and restrict non-work related website. Remote access. Secure IPsec and SSL FPM service are provided for field staff and port executive. This allows employment to access company resources safely from remote location. Number 4, cyber security measure. Data encryption. All communication are protected using HTTPS and TLS encryption. Automate daily off-site cloud backup. Ensure data recovery in case of incident. Endpoint protection. All 20 desktop are equipped with EDR and antivirus solution. This tool help detect, prevent and respond to cyber threats. Access control. Strong password policies are enforced across the organization. Multi-factor authentication (MFA) adds an extra layer of security for user account. Surveillance. The CCTV system operates on a dedicated subnet separate from the main network. Firewall protection prevent unauthorized access to surveillance device.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Ali Natasha binti Razali. My metric number is 80439. So, costing and budget analysis for technology and communication system. Strategy infrastructure investment, the establishment budget in dedicated to setting up a reliable and efficient technology framework for the new shipping branch in Sabah. Define, ensure that hardware operators critical shipping software robust connectivity, security system and safety staff training are fully covered from day one. Technology and communication system budget. So we have 8 categories. First, hardware. Cost we use 50,000 for 25%. Next, software we use 26,000, 30%. Next, internet connection we use 8,000 for 4%. Other than that, for installation and training we use 6,000 for 3%. Other category, website and email service, we use 10,000 for 5% from 200,000. Net for transportation, we use 50,000 for 24%. Moreover, utility pay, we use 10,000 and 5%. Lastly, for body and facility, we only use 14,000 and 40,000 for 20% from 100,000. So first, under hardware, we use desktop computer service, multifunction printer, CCTV camera, network video recorder, NVR, uninterruptible power supplier, rotate network switch, Wi-Fi access point, cat seat network cable. For software, we use Windows 11 Pro, Microsoft 365, antivirus endpoint security, shipping management system, and accounting system. For internet connection, we use business fiber internet Wi-Fi setup and network configuration. In training, we use hardware installation, software configuration, and employer training programmer. So next, for website and email service, company website development, domain register, and email hosting service. And that transportation express, we use 50,000 for down payment for operation logistic visit. For example, for Vifor, ikat truck, subtitle for Sabah Train, fuel allocation and early maintenance, security deposit and initial monthly payment for electric, SESP, water and secondary telecommunication line. So lastly, body and facility, office return deposit, minor revenue, office furnishing, disk, organic, chair, filling cabinet and air conditioning unit.
The operational aspect, the proposed IT infrastructure will help speed up the company's daily process. For example, shipping document process can be completed much faster compared to manual methods. In addition, communications between employees, customers, and stakeholders will become smoother because information can be accessed in real time. This centralized system also help reduce human error, improve data management, and increase employee productivity. At the same time, it strengthens the overall security of company data. A national perspective, this investment will help reduce long-term operational costs because many manual processes such as paperwork and administrative tasks will be replaced with automated system. Although there is an immediate implementation cost, the system allows the company to handle a higher volume of transactions without a significant increase in expense. Furthermore, improved service efficiency will increase customer satisfaction, which can lead to more business opportunities and higher company revenue. For the budget section, I ask a CIO and request approval from the board of directors to implement this project. This investment is not just a cost, but a strategic step toward building modern, secure, and efficient IT system. With the system in place, the company will operate more smoothly and remain competitive in the increasingly challenged logistics industry. In the purpose, IT infrastructure provide significant benefit to the company in terms of operational, finance, and service quality. It improves efficiency, strict data security, and enhance customer service delivery. In the long term, it supports business growth and ensure the company remains competitive in the shipping and logistics industry.